Hi there, welcome to Code Gonyo. For today, we are going to talk about recursion. So, in programming, we it's very important for us to understand the idea of repetitions. So, repetition basically is the process of executing a statement multiple number of times until a certain condition is met. And we implemented it using for loop, do while, and while loop, and even for each loop. And just recently, we have discussed about the methods. So methods are composed of certain procedures or instructions that we wrote, and we can actually call them anytime we want. And they are organized in a block of statements. So this time, we're going to talk about recursion, which is a process in which a method calls itself continuously. And a method that calls itself is actually called recursive method. And it makes the code compact but complex to understand. Um, Sometimes there are scenario that we use a recursive method than that, or rather than as a loop or a method. So recursion is actually made for solving problems that can be smaller broken down into smaller pieces or smaller repetitive problems. It is especially good for working on things that have like many possible branches and are too complex for an iterative or looping approach. So as we can see here, we're going to now implement a recursive method. So let's start it with a very simple program. So this time we have, let's say we're going to print a, what they call this one, a string. Okay, so let's have here public void print, and I will have here, let's just make this method to print hello Java programmers. All right. So this time, this is just a method. So we just write a print method, and this is a non-value returning method. And then we're going to call this method. Of course, this is going to print hello Java programmers. So, but since this is void method and non-value returning method, I mean this is a non-static method, we'll need to create an instance of the method. So let's say this is recurse equals new recurse method. So this is, if we're going to run this program, we are going to, or the hello Java programmers is going to appear. Okay, so I forgot to actually call it there. So print, and let's display this. So hello Java programmers. Now in recursion, again, recall that this is a method call, and this is the prototype of your method. Now, if you're going to like call the method, okay, by itself, okay. So let's say print is the name of the method, and we just called it in the body of the method. So we just wrote here, or we just write here print, and if we're going to run this one, this is going to display the print or the word or the string hello Java programmers continuously. But again, since this is like a recursion, it's going to continuously call the method, the print method, okay, in like eternally. Okay, so of course, a method or a recursive method has to stop. So this time we're going to create another method. So let's say we have here print, and let's have here okay, just wait for a while. Let's say we have here print, and then we have here int times, and then system print hello world, and then we'll make it as non value returning method. So we'll have here, let's say return, or if times is like greater than or equal to 1, so that we are going to make this stop. So we're going to have here return print, okay, like times minus 1. So it is going to uh, decrement its value. So let's say we are going to put times 5. So it's going to decrement its value by 1 from 5, 4, 3 to 1. And then let's have here return times. Okay. So we just have called here the print based on the number of times. And when it is called, every time it is called, it is going to decrement the value of times by 1. Okay. And then this will aim to stop our loop. So right here, we have this. This is the normal call right here. Wait for it. Okay, this is the normal call of a method, and this is the recursive call of a method. So if we're going to like call that method by comparing it like this method right here, that this method is actually going to print it eternally or print the hello world programmers eternally. This time it is only going to print the the hello Java programmers 5 times. So we'll just need to put here 5. Let's say 5. Sorry, yeah. And then let's say you have 10. So this will print the hello Java programmer string 10 times. So how it does and what happened? So upon passing the value of 10 to the method print, so we have here the times would have 10, and then after that it's going to print hello Java programmers. And this this condition right here says that if the times is still greater than or equal to 1, then it is going to call the method itself, which is printing hello Java programmers. So then after that, after the times will be 0, which is 0 greater than or equal to 1, then the loop the actually the loop will this will return times instead. So it's like yeah, internally it's actually repeating, looping because of the recursion that we make or that we made, but there's no such thing as like we implemented here for loop, do while, or while loop. Okay, so that's actually recursive method. So in the next tutorial that I'm going to make will be um, another example of recursion. So thank you guys for watching this video and have a great day ahead. Bye bye.